Groovy Guru here, and I just wanted to talk about a few things, just stuff I'm learning since I came here. And as you know, I'm living like it on the south side, man, in the south, in the older parts. So I've been getting close and accustomed to the locals and hanging out with locals and stuff, man. And what I'm learning, just the reality is that Merida was not meant to be a city that accompanies such growth in population, man. And because, like, I took a drive yesterday with a local, and we went through, we went down to the Airbnb strip, and then so we went to the Airbnb strip, and then we drove through different areas, where there's not much, where it's not so hoity-toity, and we were just talking about like the traffic and stuff, man. Like Merida, it cannot handle it can't handle the growth, and people are moving here like quickly. I'm guilty of it too. I'll give myself this. At least I chose to go to the lower income areas. At least I chose to go there, and I walk everywhere. So I'm really not taking up traffic. I'm not taking up traffic. I'm bringing money into the community where I am. I'm planning stuff with locals to help them come up. So I'm not a threat. I'm a citizen, or sorry, I'm a resident. So I could talk a little shit. Other than people who be talking shit who aren't even residents, man. I'm a resident, so I could talk a little bit of shit. And like I said, I'm hanging around the locals. That's where I prefer to be. No one speaks English. I found the cat yesterday who happens to speak English, and we got to talking, and it was deep, man. But I asked him, man, I'm all, dude, where you see this place in 5 years? And he said a disaster. And because it's growing so fast and it's real, when he talked about the traffic, I was like, damn. Now, then we were talking about like, so where's the local? There was a good kid, good kid, man. He was like mature kid, and you can tell he had like shit going for him. That's why I chose to help him. I'm gonna help him start a business, and I'm getting nothing from it. I don't want nothing from it. I just want to help him out, man. He lives with his parents. They've been taking care of him, and his parents deserve that. So we're gonna hook him up, but he said, the locals, they want to buy houses, man. But when people move here, it's just like in California. I'm from San Diego, and I currently, I have a residence in Florida, and it's the same thing, man. People come in and they say like, if a house is for $100,000 or $100,000, they offer $300,000 just because the F they can. And what that does, it brings a whole neighborhood up, man. And the locals, you can forget it. And I was talking with my boy yesterday, man, and it sucks because the locals, just like what happened in San Diego, the locals have to move like further away. They're going to end up like where I am. Locals who live like on 58th Street and down there in downtown by Central and stuff, they're being forced to move further. And he's saying how they have to go further to catch the bus and yada yada. And that's messed up, man. And they turn them to Airbnbs. People don't be like living here and stuff, man. But it's not just like Americans, man. It's Mexicans too, and I was like bugging out on that. But a lot of Mexicans are moving there, so they're getting jacked no matter where you go in the world. The kid was all like, it's not just here, it's all over the world, which is true. All over the world, all over the world, man. I don't know if Armenia is like that, which is my next. I'm gonna go. That's my next stop. But I love Mexico. This is like gonna be my home, man. I never considered a place really like home, a country home, man. And this feels like it'll be home. This is where a brother want to be buried, and that's another story. Like I said, when I go back to the States, I'll release all my. I did like a whole journal. I did a whole series on my experience here, and I'm leaving to. I'm getting extracted. I'm getting extracted from the hurricane, which I don't think is going to be much. But I'm leaving before the hurricane comes, man. Then I'll come back. I just got I got stuff to do. I got like money to make, man. But like I said, I'm gonna help this kid, and I'm gonna help these communities. My money's going in these straight up these communities where I am, man. These like hoods. They look like hoods, man. It looks like kind of ghetto compared to like Central and stuff and the Airbnb stuff, and it's deep, man. And but I spoke about looking for process of getting a place in Central, and then I'm all like, man, now I don't even want to be part of that, man. I'll just get a house. I'll get a house in America, and then the money from that house will pay for me living for. I'll get a house where I am in this old ghetto area. I'll get a house there, and then I'll keep my house in America, man, and rent that out, and that would take care of me here. I'm not even gonna buy a house I'm not buying a house in Central. I'm just not going to be part of that, dude, after like hanging out with these locals, man. I'm not going to be part of that. And another thing, I'm still not riding that damn Mayan train, man, because of shit they did, man. I'm not going to bomb on other YouTubers. I know you guys out there like doing it so you can like get your clicks and you're monetizing and all that stuff. But yo, man, I ain't going. I'm never riding that train. One, I guess people say it's unsafe, and I believe I see an accident that can happen too, but it's mainly like what they did, man, like stuff how they're, just stuff they're doing, man, to the Mayans. And then they call it the Mayan train, man. You black folks, you know what that's like. You know what that's like for your culture to get jacked, and then they like the White House, you build it and they call it the White House. Like irony, slap on the face shit like that. So I'm getting extracted, leaving, and then I'll come back. Man, I love this country. Never thought, man, and it's funny in my series, man, I go from like saying like, nah, I ain't gonna live here to like, I love it, to like loving it, man. And when I think of going back, man, I was talking to my wife last night about me going back home, and I got like teary-eyed, man, because I didn't realize all the shit I did here in this short time, man. And it's starting to hit me, man, like the people I met, mainly the people I met, like the little kids, the elders, how they like, everyone took me in here, everyone accepted me in this area, everybody. There's only one dude, man, that looked like he mad dogged me, but that was down in Central. Think about it, people were not nearly as nice. So even if you think of like going to the South, man, please like be real, man. Don't be like going up there trying to like, man, just don't do it, man. Don't go up there trying to turn everything to an Airbnb and stuff, man. Leave somewhere for like the people to like I'm not renting my house out, man. I'm getting a house so I can live in it, straight up, so I can live in it. It's small, man. Small, nothing big. It's small, but I love it. I love it. And where I am now, but wherever I go, it doesn't matter. It's gonna have that same feel. Only the brave live out here, man. Only the brave. Because I'm telling you, man, it's. You think of like Detroit. You think Detroit's bad? Like, this shit is bad out here, man, and there is no, you're not going shopping within just a few feet or walking. That's not happening, man. It's not happening, because you're not gonna find stuff like that, man. Everything, everything is undercover and stuff. It shape shifts, man. Something can be here one day, then not there the next day, but it's all about the people, man. No one speaks English. I'm learning my Spanish really quick, and now that I'm a resident, I gotta learn it even faster, man, and I'm really eager. I'm gonna put 2 hours a day in learning Spanish, man. I gotta learn it, dude, because now I'm a Mexican. But But yeah, Merida cannot handle it, and in 5 years, like my boy said, I can see it too. It's gonna be a disaster, man. It's gonna be a disaster because the traffic and stuff. You know, it's gonna be a disaster. The prices are gonna go up, man, because there's gonna be serious inflation. And then wait until the greed kicks in. Wait until like semi-local greed kicks in, and then they start like charging more, man, and stuff like that. And thank goodness, man, that most expats won't go into the areas like a shopping area I went to. There was like no expats in there, man. There was none. It's just me in this area, man. Just like me and like straight up like Mexicans, Mayans, Yucatecos, what they call them. But I was the only like tall, and like you'll see that too. It's in my series, but it's not about the money, man. My money is straight going into this community where I am. I'm gonna make stuff work. I'm gonna work with some kids. I'm gonna teach these kids how to be entrepreneurs. You know, a lot of Americans like a lot of Americans, man, like going down there. You know, a lot of folks just like sticking to like they're coming down to Merida, and they're starting like little online businesses to help, or online what do you call them, hustles to help other Americans. So they're just bringing more Americans in, man, and teaching them how to make money. Like, it's pyramid stuff, man. It's all pyramid stuff, man. And they'll take your money. Not, you know, there's some who give you great info. Like, my connection is absolutely the best one out there, period. And I'm not just saying that. And I haven't even mentioned the person, so it's not even about that. I keep this person like undercover unless they tell me it's okay. But my connection is dope, better than anything I've seen. There's some, you know, like there's one other decent brother out there, you know. But yeah, these people, man, you know, they'll take your money. They'll take your money, man, and they'll give you something. They'll always take your money. But it's not about the money with me, man. You know, I'm giving into it's going in these communities, you know, for like battered women and or you know, battered women, orphans, and locals. Like I'm gonna do this, man. I'm gonna do this because I have my own business. I have two, like in America, and the money from there, not all of it. You know, I don't have no big house, man. Like I got a townhouse in Florida, and I got a little something somewhere else. You know, that was my thing. It was homes, man. I was taught by a rich friend of mine a long time ago. You buy homes, but all that is gonna go in. Like, this is what I want to do. I want to do like these little lotto things, man, to where I would pick a home that's really falling apart, man, like up here or down here. I guess it's the south, but where I am, but pick a home that's really falling apart, man, and just put something, you know, and build their wall, or give them money to like build their wall or whatever mainly they need, you know, like little lottos and stuff. I know I can't help everybody, but yo, at least I'm doing my part. So if you guys are like some of them people live in those big homes and like got all the maids and all that stuff, man, and you don't even have a big family and you can afford it, man, put some money aside and dude, just like go help a neighborhood like in the South, man, like just like where the real people are, just for good karma. Like, it doesn't have to be just for good karma, man. You're doing it for yourself. You're not doing it for them. You're doing it for yourself. And but yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. You know, like helping elders, pay for, you know, their groceries, stuff like that. I see people in the markets, man. They get stuff and they elders. I'd be like, you know, let me pay for that. Just doing good deeds, man. But I'm getting along with these locals, man. Now they recognize me because I'm going to the same place every day, and they cool with me, man. One dude came up to me, dude, this old man, elder, sorry, and he was at a checkout, man. When I was leaving, he stopped me, and he couldn't speak English, but he stopped me, man, and he did like two hands. He did the prayer thing. He went like this, and then he pointed at me like this with both hands. He did a prayer thing, went like this, and then put his hand on my arm and held it there for a while, man. And then he came back and he bowed again, man, and he said, as if to say like something good, man, like you are a blessed one. And yo, man, I'm not religious, but when someone like that, this man was probably like 70 or something like that. He was a checkout dude, and he stopped me when I was about to leave, and he did that, man. He said like, you special. When it comes from someone like that, dude, that's real shit. You know, whoever gives you the blessing, you know, like I see these like Christians and religious people like in America or whatever, and they be like, can I pray for you? Or no, this shit's fake. But when these people like come up to you, dude, and like say, and they just the Mayans or Yucatecos where I'm at, it's like a little mix and stuff. But where I'm at, their expressions are worth 1,000 words. I don't even understand what they're saying, dude. I rarely pull out the translator. Usually we use sign language, and it's so cool. We be doing that Neanderthal shit, man. And they be using sign language, and it works. And it's cool, just sign language. But so we have to use a lot of emotions out here where I am, because I don't speak Spanish, and it's real stuff. So, like I said, Merida is not. It's put on your seatbelts. Like my little homie was saying yesterday, even the money that comes into the community only goes to like 1% of people. It doesn't even go to who it should go to. So people be like, yeah, we bring like money in the community, but think about it, man. You got people who own the stores that you guys are going to, but that's not real where I am. Like, it's not reaching where I am. These people got busted up streets, the big potholes. I've been going both areas like for a long time. I've been going to there's where I live, and then there's like, I've been going down to Central, to City Center. I've been walking all these places, and I see the difference, man. I see the difference when I go to these places, so I know what I'm talking about. And then I'm like talking to locals, so I really know what I'm talking about. And yo, man, it's gonna be a disaster, and it's gonna be even more of a disaster for the G's, for the real locals, like where I am, where they're not even fixing up the area. And then you go to these Airbnb areas, and the ground, man, it's like this beautiful like brick and stuff, like where I live in Florida. It looks like where I live in Florida, which is saying a lot for Mexico. So I'm getting extracted. I'm leaving, man. I gotta go like make some money, and then I'm coming. I'll be right back, man. And I'm in love with this place, man. And but yeah, do something. Don't be some punk. Don't be some like expat punk, man, who just be like, man, don't be looking down on people. Don't be like, I heard stories from locals, man. You guys got to do better. So you guys got to start like, don't forget, these are human beings, dude, and most of these human beings are a higher angelical level than a lot of you guys, dude. A lot of these locals are. Be careful, dude. Be careful. Because you never know, dude, who's like cleaning your house. You never know. That could be the Christ, him, or herself. Sorry this video went this long, man, but it's the spiritual side of Merida. That's the name of what my series is going to be. And man, if this message gets to you, man, just like go do something. Like a little bit, man. Just go do something. Don't be like trying to spend a lot of money because you have the money and be like, oh, I can pay more. Nah, pay fairly. But just think about the people who are like cleaning your house and where these people might be coming from, man. And do some stuff like what I'm doing, man, or what I'm gonna be doing, dude. Like, put it into the community. Travel across town. Like, if you want to go eat somewhere, travel across. Go to the South, dude. Just don't bring bullshit to the South. Don't bring like that Southern belle, slave master daughter, slave master mentality. Don't black people can be like that too. In fact, that's another video. But don't bring that shit, man. Don't bring it, man. Our people already went through that, so don't do that to these Mexicans and these. Don't do that. So don't do that. Okay, out.